My beloved children, come close and give heed to my words this day. Great change is imminent. The time I have foretold draws near. For years my prophets have said, "It is coming soon." I know you have grown weary of these promises, wondering if this prophesied door will ever open. But now, my patient and steadfast ones, your faithfulness has been seen. You have withstood the storms and onslaughts of the enemy with valor. The hour has arrived for you to witness my mighty hand at work. What I am about to do will shake nations and kingdoms. But do not fear. Though systems of man falter and strongholds crumble, it is to set you free. The world as you have known it will be no more. I have warned about the coming economic turmoil, advising you to prepare as best you can. For some, hard times are still ahead. But remember this promise: I will never forsake you. In your deepest trials, my sustaining grace will be enough. The present corrupt system, which you have known since birth, will be torn down. You were born for such a time as this. Long ago I deposited my overcoming strength within you for this battle. Truly, these are unprecedented days in history. I am the great I am, maker of heaven and earth, and soon the eyes of all humankind will behold my unmatched power and glory. The time of birth pangs is here, each contraction growing stronger and closer together. Stay near to me, abiding under my wing during this turbulent transition. Despite the pain, be filled with supernatural peace and joy. Your final push will usher in freedom like you've never known. Full restoration, healing of wounds, a new life beyond what you dreamed possible. If only you could see a glimpse of all I have prepared for you. For I am doing something completely new, more wonderful than your imagination can conceive. I am about to shock and amaze the world. Those who have mocked and persecuted you, who have arrogantly opposed me, who have poisoned my truth and misrepresented my character, will indeed reap the consequences of their deeds. I have had enough. Their discipline will be severe and perfectly just. Long have I extended mercy, yet still they refuse to turn from their wickedness. But concerning you, my faithful one, you have endured fiery trials, yet continued to hope in me. Your reward is coming. Every prayer, every tear of intercession, every act done in my name has been captured in my eternal ledger. The fullness of time for recompense draws near. So brace yourself, for surely I am doing something in your day that you would not believe even if you were told. As this glorious climax approaches, abide in me as I abide in you. I will supply all needed strength for the birth pangs. Fear not, for all I have spoken will come to pass. Terrors of night, plagues, disasters, and warfare shall not prevail against you. No weapon formed against you will succeed, and no lie raised against you will stand, for you are under the shadow of my wings. During this turbulent transition, war not against flesh and blood, but pray for your enemies. Be quick to forgive offenses, even as I forgave you. Return evil with good, lies with truth, spoken in love. Maintain integrity and purity in all your ways, that your witness may be blameless before all people. The time is short now. Walk in wisdom toward outsiders, making the most of every moment. Be filled with my spirit, continually communing with me in surrender and humility. I will guide you each step of the journey if you yield to my whispers. The path is narrow, but I open the way before you now. Keep your gaze fixed on me alone, not on the swirling storms around you. Though oceans rage and kingdoms totter, you will remain unshaken because I am your rock, your fortress and high tower. I am at work behind the scenes, orchestrating events and aligning destinies. You will notice signs of my presence even in midst of growing chaos. There will be visible tokens of my protection and provision when enemy forces converge. As Gideon needed fleece, ask me for confirmations if you need reassurance along the way. My messengers shall bring scrolls from the throne room to comfort those with wavering faith, for I reward those who diligently seek me. But even more blessed are those who trust without seeing, who hope against hope and believe the unbelievable. Cry out to me, and I will saturate your night seasons with visions and dreams of things to come. I will make known my plans to those devoted fully to my purposes. Study the lives of my servant prophets, that you may understand my unfolding revelations. Pray for heavenly insight and wisdom, which is more precious than fine gold. Worship me in abandonment and awe, leaving the future in my capable hands. As you yield more control to me, truly I will amaze you with wonders beyond comprehension. I am calling you out of the slumbering masses to awaken. Take up your armor, and be revealed as kings and priests unto me in the earth. The age of sitting passive is over. I am igniting within you a holy fire, an unquenchable passion, to operate in signs and wonders, that my name may be great among all people and nations. All creation is longing for my mature sons and daughters to come forth in power and glory, co-laboring with me to restore what was lost through ages of sin, sickness, tragedy, and death. Can you see this vision? The heavens standing open, awaiting the completion of my work. The universe yearns to witness brilliantly radiant ones moving in unanimously under heaven's direction to reclaim territory stolen by the enemy, releasing captives from prisons of despair, healing the broken-hearted, recovering sight to blinded eyes, proclaiming freedom to those oppressed. Wholeness and life restored everywhere my faithful ones set their feet. As Moses could not cross into promise alone, neither can my body fulfill its ordained conquests, separated from each other. I am calling all branches of my ecclesia into unity now to finish this epic race well together. No longer argue over doctrines or denominations, for every part is needed, and I myself ordain each one. Where the enemy sows division and offense, plant seeds of peace. Compassionately care for the poor, widows, weak and wounded souls. I send across your path, pray for wanderers, still lost outside the fold, and remember those of my children trapped under harsh taskmasters or suffering for their faith. Especially comfort little ones missing parents. I see every precious face crying out to me. Not one is forgotten, but soon I will bring divine justice, deliverance, and restoration to all who believe in me. No situation is impossible for me. Therefore be strong now, my frontline warriors, for you have not come this far by your own might. It is my life force energizing you for victory. Flowing through your innermost being is resurrection power. This mighty river of my spirit shall increase rapidly from raindrops to waves covering the nations. Do not doubt when you pass through fire, for I will be with you in the flames. After the shaking, what remains of man's kingdoms versus my eternal kingdom shall no longer compare. For all the world's facade will be stripped away, the loftiness of nations brought low. But my holy mountains shall arise from ashes of former glory. Renewed awe of me shall sweep across all peoples, and compassion shall overflow society's margins to saturate the starving, oppressed multitudes. Then my diverse body, under unified leadership of heaven's command, will shepherd humanity's emotional, physical, and spiritual recovery. Love and divine order shall form the foundation of civilization's rebuild, and my renewed, resurrected community shall teach people the way back to my purpose for mankind, even face-to-face fellowship with me. As my spirit hovers again over the hearts of men, creation will respond vibrantly to my gift of eternal life, governing the planet. Barren lands shall yield bountiful harvests. Deserts will drink from oases. Wilderness blossoms like Eden's garden. Wolves and lambs side by side. Sons and daughters prophesying as my word covers earth as waters cover the sea. Glory upon glory abounding forever. So stay strong, stalwart beloved. Keep holding your head high as this valley of decision culminates. I will back up every promise with signs and wonders in the heavens and earth. Until it is finished, Carry fortitude unspeakable, knowing you walk in sync with my destined will. Though you feel pressed now for a short season, soon rejoicing and celebrations will erupt worldwide. The best and darkest night looms ahead, but my everlasting day follows swiftly. When light penetrates the deepest darkness, hope shines brightest on dawn's horizon. I am the bright and morning star arising in your hearts and mine, eternal victory certain now. So watch and pray as the hour passes to climatic finish. Rejoice then greatly, my child. Though storms still rage and the darkest night still approaches, cleave fervently to this vision I have spoken. Allow my fiery passion for restoring my creation to overflow your soul. As I protect and lead you through the final stages of the journey, believe that all my promises are yes and amen. Soon you will recognize my voice calling you higher. Never doubt that I am able to preserve you completely, blameless, whole, and victorious, unto that day of days when you are revealed in glory with me.